even if Vic Fangio's defense absolutely sucks royal ass. But Zach Sealer, the money man, woke up at the end and got it done, baby. Got it done. And please don't compare anymore. It's over. Tua put on a fucking clinic. Herbert had 234 yards rushing for him. You want to give a guy that threw 466 yards, 200 yards rushing? Let's see what he does. The performance today by Tua Tagovailoa, it cannot be even really described. His coach called a terrible game today. He played by the seat of his pants. Let's just call this shit like we see it, dude. Mike McDaniel had it up his ass the entire offseason. Oh, Staley, schooled you, took away the middle of the field, took away the middle of the field, took away the middle of the field. And a team that's notorious for not stopping the run, you failed to establish the run. You went off on your pass-happy ways. You're lucky you have Tua, because most quarterbacks would have shit the bed way before the fourth quarter. You got a center that can't snap. You got a kicker that can't actually hit an extra point for you. You got a defense that can't stop a nosebleed. And then you got a coach that has a hard-on for just proving people wrong that he can attack the middle of the field. I mean, if that's what he did today. He played with fire and they won only because they got Tua, only because you got Uno, because you have an elite passer. That's the only reason you get away with shit like that. It was irresponsible of him. And by the way, we were worried about the tackles. Any sacks? Did they get any sacks? Did they have any sacks? No sacks. Did you see? I think I'm the only media member, right, in the entire freaking planet that told you, hey, man, let's give Lamb a chance. And Austin Jackson, let's give him a chance. Everybody was just, it's over. It's over. And I said, hey, let's give him a chance. And maybe you'll feel better after this. And I think you feel a little better after this. But the only thing I don't like is that he didn't want to run. And you got to run, man. You got to run, man. I'm so happy that they won. In a way, here's a twisted thing about all of this. With all the screwed up stuff that happened today, okay, poor game call by Mike McDaniel. Vic Fangio, bro, go in a corner. Don't look at anybody. As the late, great Mad Dog would say, do not stare anybody in the face. Stare at your shoelaces and hide, or whatever he would say. Basically, go run away. But let me tell you something. This is good for all those Tua haters, all those freaking idiots that we've been hearing about from the last couple of years. Watch that performance. Watch that performance. Everybody around him. Tyreek Hill dropping passes too. Durham Smythe doesn't know how to really run routes the right way. He doesn't know how to shield himself from the defender. There's all kinds of shit that went on today, and Tua overcame. He was Marino today. For you youngins, this was Dan Marino. This was the era of Dan. What you experienced today, that was Dan Marino. No defense, no running game. Uwe von Schaman losing his mind. Stojanovic missing this. Whatever it was, whatever that went on around Marino, it didn't matter. But Marino had to lift all ships. And that's the reason why he never won a title, because they never put it all around him. Today, you experienced Dan Marino. That was Dan Marino, bro. That was Dan Marino, what you watched today. And I'm glad in a sense that this happened, because I want you to know how good that guy is. And I hope that all these guys that continue to waffle about Tua and all that shit, the thing that I've never done in my life since watching this kid is waffle on his ability. You can be nervous all you want about his injury history. By the way, I'm glad he toughened up that neck and that back because they landed all over his ass. And in that preseason game also with one of those bad Connor snaps. He's there's no doubt that body's been built up in a big time way. Okay? All right? I mean, that was just awesome. That was a great performance, dude. That's the kind of performance that has to tell you that Messi and Tua are the biggest stars in town. Okay? That was a king-size, stud-like performance, dude. That was awesome by Tua Tagovailoa, carrying his coach, carrying his offense, carrying his defense, carrying Vic Fangio, carrying Jason Sanders, carrying everybody. In fact, let me tell you something. He bulked up so much his neck and his shoulders that he can carry the whole damn franchise now. How do you like them apples? That's what's going on. He can carry the whole damn franchise. You think he's strong? You think Nick Hicks has done enough with him? Nick, buddy, you outdid yourself this time. Can we just... It's not Tua anymore, right? It's Atlas. That's Tua, Atlas. He's carrying, he's doing it. Now I'm scared of that. Vic Fangio, buddy, I know they pay you $4.5 million. You're not here to allow 4 touchdowns a game. I mean, they ran all over you, dude. What the hell is that? Jesus. Whew. Whew. If you're questioning Tua Tagovailoa still, shame on you. Your stupidity is stupendous. That's what I have to say. Your stupidity is stupendous if you're still questioning that guy. Okay? That guy bailed everyone out today. Everyone. Brother, that dime he dropped into Tyreek for the touchdown, to then follow up with the other dime that he dropped before that when he scrambled. Are you kidding me, dude? Who does that kind of stuff? Money players. Money freaking players do that. Okay? So Mike McDaniel, you need to get up to the level of your quarterback. Vic Fangio, brother, I need you at least at the half of the level of your quarterback. Just half. I'm not asking you to be your quarterback because then you would need the no-name defense and the steel curtain and the doomsday and...
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.